Chilang de cheptereji ele center tu wonyo ba somok.
That would leave some sub-counties without health center 3, so I will tell them to make sure they cover all of them.
Kale magubugat gombariani ala kumabondo ele center ngi do to buto ke baga nyo shendene ma kaskle kaji wan dogol takwanin bonde to mare.
So the two, economic infrastructure and social infrastructure, all combined to form development.
Kaya umate tiat nyobo jo to in kuje sudu naratet nyobo ishondok kyo ko nu besan ke ako naratet nyobo ishondok kyo ko lebi gap koret.
So NRM has contributed to Uganda in creating peace.
NRM kunyegi wendiat yemetap Uganda to lo shede.
But also in creating development.
Angu ki sutyambo naratet.
But there's a third word.
Ya minyeba somok.
This is wealth.
Nyeba somok kyale kumagoryondit.
In the 1960s, even in the universities,
Kanyi shokke kibongaga.
the professors would hear them when they are talking, mixing the two.
Piko ya chogini kane to tukyo uwe kijegi yo moy ngale jawe.
Mixing, in the Bantu dialect, they would say, Enkura Kurana, no Bugaga.
Yo moyat naratet ako naratet nyobo ngalega pick up koret.
But me, I said, no, they must be clear that you can have development, but you still remain with poverty.
Kale muje nyoru naratet nyobo pick up koret nyobo yemedi dene tai gubanon.
That's why, therefore, as soon as we came into the government, we started, yes, having money for development, but also having money for wealth creation.
Kubolo yokije na makasime dit pagenga je mawgola je maje pesa na kumita wogo in pesa na kyo nere pick up koret ako pesa na kyo kwatto bananyandit.
We put Ntandukwa,
Jeywe entande kwa ndo chakete.
NADS,
NADS nyanga da kwek nyogi baga batotuke.
Operation Wealth Creation,
Nyejegure hale OWC nyegiger NADS. Emioga.
Women Fund,
Besa na kyobo ko leje sok.
Youth Fund.
Jogo legar manake.
Now recently we have added PDM.
Kala kuje ta shiadi PDM.
So we are very clear, but people did not understand. You hear them talking about other things, about this one, this one.
Kala dene gimana nyur pi ko tabon lima bata meju ako jo dene gimana gon kang gatete mana nyur kang gatete ni tabon.
The Basoga have got a good statement.
Piga pusoka kuje bondo ngalonde tage.
They say akange kakiraka ife. Mine is better than ours.
Kaleat mugle nyonyung mani le pole nyonya jek.
And what is mine is wealth.
Nyonyung mani ale kumagoryondit.
Development is ours.
Danara deta piemedi kunyonya jek nyotogol.
So, because of talking, some of the people have listened to our message.
Kubangale kya jo ngolole ngalal kinyor bigala konam ngolondit nyejemita jemotchoy.
Let's see those who have listened to our message. Maybe there are some here in Kapchorwa.
Si jegarastoji ban jegi gas dogi lumdo ngolondit nyobo president pasheda gatami ala Kapchorwa yu.
My name is Limo Nicholas. Welcome to this village. Is called Ngeny Village, Kapchorwa Sub-County, Bukwa District. I am a farmer. I'm doing dairy. As you can see, I have 3 cows now, but 2 are producing milk. 1 is still growing. I also have coffee, 1,200 trees. I have bananas on 1 acre. I also have fruits, apples specifically, and then I have horticulture. I am growing vegetable. We really thank government because when I started this farm, I started doing this farming activity in 2004. I did it using my own resources, but in 2018, government under Operation Whereas Creation, they gave us a cow, and now this cow so far it has sired 3. These ones are 3 years. Because of the congestion here, I've taken them to another annexed farm which I bought. These cows here, it has assisted me so much as a farmer because we are getting milk. As you can see, this one here, this one is Asha. It has produced milk for over 1 year plus. So the milk production has gone down, but so far we are getting 10 liters a day from this other cow. Then this one is a crossbreed, a local and a crossbreed. We are getting, this one gives us 8 liters. So in total, these cows give us 18 liters per day. These 18 liters, when you calculate it with the current market price of 1,800, we get like 900,000 every month from these 2 cows. So next year, all of them are they are pregnant. We expect them to produce in January. So when we get now peak production, our milk is going to increase. But so far, these other 2 cows is assisting us in payment of fees, maintaining the home. We are also getting the bananas, which we sell on weekly basis. At least we get like 250,000. I mean, in a month, we get like about 1 million from the bananas. Then the coffee is also doing very well. So far, this year, we have already picked 5 bags of dry parchment. And that 5 bags, when you calculate it with the price of 10,000, that is already 5 million. The coffee is doing very well because of this mixed farming ingredient. We get the cow dung, we get the bioauxiliary, and that is what is, you can see the bananas are very healthy, and also the coffee is doing very well. So that is what we are getting. This farm of mine is 4 acres, and it is because of the income we get from the coffee.
You have heard our man from Buko. He has got cows which give him more than 10 million a year. And he has got coffee. And he has got bananas. And he has got apples. He didn't give us the total, but I can see that he's getting more than 20 million. So that's why we have been appealing to you that all of you please get involved in wealth creation. And look, wealth creation with Echibaro. With the calculation. That's why we talk of the 4 acres model. I calculated this in 1995 because some of the people had fragmented the land. So I calculated that if you have got 1 acre for coffee, 1 acre for fruits like those apples, those are very, very, very. 1 acre for pasture for dairy. 1 acre for food. Eggs in the backyard, poultry for eggs in the backyard. Piggery. And then near the wetlands, fish farming. You get a lot of money. I can show you my model farm in Rango.
I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the president to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the president to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million.
Now,
in one.
You can now hear my farm there in Lango. My farm in Lango. My people there have planted 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of bananas. They have some cows, some fruits, pineapples, but they also have a fish pond in half an acre. And from the fish pond, they get 100 million shillings. In a year. And when they remove costs, they remain with 70 million. And you can have 2 of those ponds in an acre. Therefore, an acre can give you 140 million net. So the people in the lowlands, in Ngenge, those areas there, can do a lot of fish farming. And when I was going to the industrial hub, I saw huge wetlands which are being spoiled with rice, with things which are not very, very profitable. Fish farming is much more profitable. So therefore, contribution number 3 of NRM to Uganda is wealth creation. For the individuals, for the families, for the companies. And because of this, there's huge production now in Uganda. Coffee production is about 12 million ton bags now. In the past, we were producing only 3 million bags. Tea. Chai. Cows. We have now got 16 million cows. So the individuals, once they get involved in wealth creation, the country becomes richer.
Ye kanget pikap koret angoyomechigei katongset nyebo mokoryondit masakun nari emetab Uganda ngunyor mokoryondit kuyu emet.
But there are still people who are outside the money economy.
Dene tami biko chemi sangtab katongset nyebo mokoryondit.
And these are the ones we are targeting.
Choto yache chemito che kertekinigei.
Or those in the money economy without a chibaro.
Cho miteyat orititab pesaniki che mabonda kaitchinet.
So I'm very glad that NRM has been able to contribute also on this issue.
Ai kung ngarakat le kikon NRM latik.
But then there is number 4.
Mia nyebang man
Jobs.
isyondok.
You hear people talking, jobs.
Lemea biko temtemo ne batala isyondok.
Where do jobs come from?
Konono isyondok.
For them, they are thinking about government jobs.
So they have biko bata isyondok kiba kasmeti.
But the government cannot have jobs. When you hear that a country has got more government jobs than private sector jobs, then you know that that country is in disaster.
Yegatebukot nyoru emet nyebondo biko cho isyondokab kasmeti le konono isyondok shaborwok.
Let's see Vyamkama of Kagadi.
Sije kasiat Kagadi.
Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Vyamkama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganges West Constituency, Kakumiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. We have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters to lead by example so that my voters can learn what media the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. You don't sleep here, but if I will sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million, because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity, remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day, for us a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, you get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see Even as now, there are those who take and harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to rear. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which you are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you receive. And here,
Now, that's what I wanted.
Yotoega Majagabsa. Kujajoga Kasakwagam Sinemet.
You have heard how Biamkama started 4 years ago.
Yaga Siatiliana like Jajagishak Amanba Jagigetya.
When he was elected to parliament, his father was a very strong NRM supporter. He brought him to me.
Egi Waja Kwaigo Parliament, Kwan Lagujita Ganga Nikitoro NRM Gamsa, Kukuru.
And said, this boy has been elected for parliament, how would you advise him?
Kumoile, where you are in Yagaja, Kwaigo Parliament, Muje Ruokilene.
I told him what I tell all Ugandans all the time.
Mojanele, I like Mojini made up Uganda, and big up Uganda, Gila Broin.
I said, if you want to succeed, understand my 4 acres model.
Yebere Tilia, Lum Logo Yokieboega, and Gaman, Dogabati Shet Neboega, and Gaman.
He listened and went and started and implemented it.
Kulimi, and go Queen Aletijo.
Now you have seen what he's doing.
Kaga Saquang, like Kemikwe,
An acre of coffee,
on the egg at Maninage,
bananas,
on the dot egg,
pineapples,
on the nanas in again.
some 6 cows.
I go to Gajabun long, Domaga.
Piggery is where he has a lot. He gets a lot of pigs. 190.
Minguru Enagi, Angunuru, Legoga, Guru and Jejang.
But he gives them free to
What toy, Legoga, Guru and Yeni Lato Shoki.
his constituents. To his constituents.
Amu Atoptono Jequeneto.
But from eggs alone,
Then I'm Magai.
is earning 108 million shillings per month.
Nyoru million in a Miaganga, Nana, Kilo, Arawa.
And when you deduct costs,
They again Mulabagaraman again.
he remains with 55 million
Kungatun a million in a Atanamatano, Kila
per month. Per month.
Kila Arawa.
That is like 700 million from eggs alone net.
Kasiala Bundoy million in a Kmian Sam Kila Arawa, Kila Gany.
In a year.
I'm Gany Taganga.
But what I wanted him to show, what I wanted to show you,
Then Giega Majanla Gasakwek.
was that this rich man now,
Tiliani Animogor Yogoti.
he has now created jobs
Ki got Tani Shondoka, pick up Koret.
for 26 Ugandans.
Pondoa, Gisilvigo Jemundo, Tiptomaklonda, Bremagaga.
Now, that is from agriculture.
Payajo Nalegap Kabati Shed Pade.
So, NRM members should all be saying, jobs come from wealth.
Piga penarem to Koliat, Kijero Gagumoile, Ishondokle, Kone Katong setup, Mogoriondi.
The wealth is for the individual,
Mogoriondi Lepaji Quenengiti,
is for the family,
for Katya,
is for the company,
for company.
but sometimes also for the government. A parastatal is wealth of the government.
I'm saying, Nagalakle, Mogoriondi Lebagasmitimbo.
But that wealth creates jobs.
Then Mogoriondi Nale, Tony Shondok.
The thinking of government jobs is really backward.
Kasoto you on date Niebo Ishondoka Kasmeta.
How many Gombara chiefs can you have?
Atayat Kombaran Kabonda quick.
Only one.
Tos agenge baten do iny data.
Miruka Chiefs 1.
Muruket agenge.
All the government jobs together are 480,000.
Pundoi elfunak anam nana ishondagap kasmetiam yemetap Uganda tokul.
We are now 50 million people.
Che pundoi ya Uganda.
How can 400,000 jobs satisfy us?
Kolle cha ishondo ja tukusi kilane ampi ko bakala jete.
So this is jobs from commercial agriculture.
Ishondo kya jo che gaga sakwe kam sunamed nyobo kobotishet nyebo pesan.
On a smaller scale,
Amu atop tondo baret nye kisi.
if it was a big project like plantation, the worker there would be many more.
Daga je gase kuyu ishet nyebo cheka junagi daga chongan ba ishondo.
But the second source of wealth is the factories.
Ulo jenyor to ishondo galak ye ako magoryondit le ku atobutok ke bagita ngok.
Let's see the factories.
Sije gasya gita ngok.
Hold it there.
Kala bugok ke banyo to.
Now that big town you see
Kaga sakwe mogo mongono je mosi.
is a town of factories
Pondo yati factory nang to gita ngoge.
built by the NRM in the Mbale area.
Kiji to nye to gi sutu lugetap NRM am gamasta nye ba ushando mbare.
Now they told me there were 75 factories there now.
Kala mi kita ngok ke bundoi sambu mutanu bandanye.
Let's see how many each factory is employing.
Jaga spanyile sile kita ngok pigo jetya.
Hold it there, hold it there.
Bugok ke oto. Aha.
See how many young people are working in that factory.
Agasiat pigo je ginyori shondok ke gisil adoptanye ba gitangda.
And in Mbale Industrial Park, apparently there are 12,000 workers.
Mi pigo je bundoi elfu na kumnabri amu kamastanye ba mbare katap kitangda mbare.
Namamve, I hear there are 273 factories.
Namamve bundoi mian goe nyok sambu masatu kita ngok kemite.
Employing 44,000 people.
Silebi go je bundoi elfu na anamnya.
The factories together are now employing 1.3 million people.
Kita ngok to kulye ge ama wanakle silebi go je bundoi milioni da genge go elfu na kmean somok.
Almost 3 times more than the government.
Aret somok ko ketye gasmeti.
And they have just started.
Angu kutaje jebate.
So therefore, my NRM comrades,
Kunyat PQ ba NRM.
NRM is a movement of people of knowledge.
NRM yale kuluket ni boponi naga pick up ngom nyenit.
And of patriotism.
Ako pigo jo cheme yemengwa.
It's not a part of just talking.
Priye luket ni bo ngalala tet pade.
We are like scientists. We talk about what is a fact.
Luketa benarem lagarge pigo jo kismanja science. Ngolole ngalek cheba manda.
And I want all of you to be clear about this.
Amajala nyor wakwe kangato tono tapon kapsa.
Now our contributions are 7 of them in the last 40 years.
La tukat le gijebun doi tisap dom sambu amganyi sugar tam chekiketya.
But here we have talked about 4.
Devi le gajangalala man bade.
Peace,
Talo siete
development,
naratete
wealth,
ka chitan magoryon dite.
and where jobs come from.
Ako ulo kone ishondok
The other 3 I will add on in the evening when I talk to the press.
jogang tiat le moto shisubichan ja yamdangalo linibiga logo yok.
Let me end with something that I've not been happy about.
Siang awang dayat kita ganye gimuna maragunegut.
This is the charges in government schools.
Ngale kya jituju chejeiwe ne garama anaklego gap sukulu. Jaga jeli bane school fees.
I introduced UPE in 1996.
Kya chech ngale gap sumaneta pachnya ba primary amganyi dap chenda magaga.
And it worked well for a few years.
Kutas tagata bon amganyi sok tuku siij pade.
Children were studying free.
Kisumanele go pach.
But then the school groups started bringing back charges.
Kuchacha sukuru na keji kuteba kukarakan boy pesa na
I didn't want to fight all the time.
kimama jani la ibor yet kila saa.
I said, let me use the peaceful way.
Amwane le kanya ibor ye nyomaret nye bataloshit
That's when I started skilling jobs.
kubaulo chaje atobutok che bakon etishet ab lego
There's
to
one here.
kunyori shondok che bayunyek
There's one here in Sebe.
mi dagenga sabinyo.
I don't know whether my graduates are here, some of them.
Mangat la mi lego ke kusumana to butunyo itiyu. They are there, Your Excellency.
Where are they?
Right here.
Come, you people.
They are coming.
Let's hear testimony from two, one boy and one girl.
Sije nyoru ya mujurwandi da plego go yenyi. Werit ago jepto.
A boy and a girl.
The jepto, majajage jepto.
Okay?
Starting with the girl, Your Excellency. She's called Chelangat
So
Peace, Your Excellency.
let us speak and you summarize.
Shagurina Chalangat Peace, Ajone Kapchorwa Municipality, Segure Sub-County, Kabat Parish, Kwati Village. Anito Yesingat, Acho Atapsanye Binile, Cha Mitane Oloi, Minyani Nakchu, Amajaru, Damu Kwenut, Nyochamda, Limnya Nagle, Kujojo Red, Chakung Mo, Logo Yok, Chakung Mo, and they Jamie there. Chesile lego chemi dege bedi industrial hub. Atebe lagosi na che una chemi de kutotola mide hairdressing, tailoring, welding. Amochila chibeti lane county. Amiti ole aserchi our sub county. Asilaga amkumining after gasindaga like Cheguranja Molaga succeeding or industrial hub. Abinda industrial hub, Chego Nagosi never hairdressing. Dami industrial hub or lele. Chego nu to cook pach, Chamisha budget, Arab budget, Pegola Mita pach, Cosin Balaya Babach, Majeliba Nagari. I was sitter of Mugaga. Da wanyarok mugaga leje graduating gano ajoga dena chajo nikala baraga sla mabonde imbaginya baraja je ayalla simudne chabonde ayale dryer arantinga nega rituku sit koto angal garod ajoja sabonde bio ashe mother moti amita ko lepiga goga alochege Anga aslemba bigala somok chegigala chisha saloon. Amia tale amita ata bonda biga siriche miku kola saloon. Gana neta amita mijaru, but amita shemoti mod. Kusirswa menegi konaches His Excellency kuko net carry 50 million. Chebaje supporting energy singaje kwa sauni. Cheje sabonde nyele la golebli. Kai sabon kamabonde jejang long live Yoweri Kaguta.
Your Excellency, the story is very interesting, but I would summarize. She's called Chelangat Peace from Tegeres. She used to buy and sell tomatoes in the village. And a friend told her about the industrial hub, and she went.
Why had she dropped out of school?
She dropped out of school from.
His Excellency, Changate Sugulu Primary 7, Kupatweka Rikyoga the Stege.
She dropped out of school from primary 7 and lacked money to progress her education.
Yes.
And so she went to the industrial hub free of charge, no charges. She ate and slept free. And at the end of the 6 months, she was able to sell her phone which became her starting capital. She bought a hair dryer, and then some small things, and then at the end of the day, she has employed 3 people, and they are doing small. Your Excellency, they are appreciating you for the 50 million shillings that you have given as a startup for in the circles, and so they will do very well.
Thank you. So she's now an employer. Let's hear the boy.
Chekurenon ka nyokwani Chesang Emmanuel, achone Kapchorwa district, Kabeyo sub-county, Torito parish, Rwanda village. Anile changete sugulu, changete S3. Deoto kapat to gari kemata stege sugulu, kapo parents togoli, abur bate. De gabunda saweti, Cheng Pruasi Muta sub-county. Cheng Mole Mite Kosina Kejem Jasmane, Ajab Sugunya. Awo Paga sub-county. De Gabunda sub-county, Wanyoru sub-county chief. Atevele de Kacho Amajala picking and Fominagi, Anyita Amajala o Kosit. Kumo chief le mamiati okifomina knyet. So anyit fomina cha awo kosit nyaba welding achone awa nyarok magaga ayomishi bochi kila gila bochi mufarsi nak bochi brang tok bochi achone ulo abunaga anaishi nyokyamita ye kosit nyokyasman awo compassion chegono isheta compassion Aisha compassion, Aisha Boshok Tukusi, Anyoru Garikla, Ayal machines, Ayat workshop Nyumani, Nyata Nyemi Google Lobandani, Kunyato Ayat, Chan Mukota employingan, Abonde Pico, Angmanja Ishi, Ago Chekto. Then, on top of that, I want to thank His Excellency, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for such a good initiative like that. As I stand here right now, recently, through the confidence I received from the industrial hub, I managed to stood as the LC3 chairperson through the confidence I gained from industrial hub.
Okay.
Thank you. May God lead you.
Papa, Your Excellency, as a total orphan, dropped out of school, and he was struggling with life until when he was contacted by the sub-county, he went and filled forms. He went and did welding. Without capital, he contacted Compassion International that gave him some work, that gave him money to start buying his own tools and implements, and he is currently employing up to 4 people.
Oh,
with the courage that he has attained from you, he stood as a sub-county chairperson of Kabeyo sub-county.
Thank you. So now my NRM people,
PQBO NRM,
me, I want to go to heaven.
Anila barana ujigegi Congo.
I don't want, I fear going to hell.
Mamu chana wagakwambi aikunyogoru logot.
And when I go to face God,
Amajele ujige wagas mungut.
He will ask me,
Majo,
why did you allow children to suffer when you are there in Uganda?
Yega whatever no only did they say I still go queue. Kutangan anguki mi the
And Jesus' questions are very serious.
Anguya esule, Yager Gamsa.
Because when he was here, he asked somebody, said, when I was then somebody said, no, but when did we deny you water? He said, when you denied it, that one who needed it, you denied it to me.
Kale a mawekle yogi ede ji jak jam malalya donyo kyoma malalya kuyo to eki ede nani.
Therefore, for us to stand here, to sit here, Excellency President, people have titles, Banang.
Kale a di yoko to bo jiong ya sabaragile ji nyewo
Excellent.
nyeba yemedi
Excellency President,
nyewo nyeba yemedi
Right Honorable what?
kale nyewo nyeba kami te yek kanumi
Honorable this,
kale mbongo jo to kuljo
Lordship this.
kale nyewo nyeba nwet anumi.
And then you hear a child here saying that when my parents died,
Angel miala kataka nyemele egibogu bo ikyu
I lost hope.
kuboka enenyu ndoka ganenyu.
We were in when the girl there was saying, I wanted to commit suicide, that she wanted to commit suicide.
Kalaga jemi de kwen yokamwe la kataka mujurwandi nyule kibara ket kebade.
The question is, if the parents of the boy died,
Tebu tietia gule yogu wobok poiga wera.
did Uganda die?
Kimme Uganda no mare?
Did Sebei die?
Kimme Sabini?
Yes, one person died, but the ones who remained, what did they do?
As agenge aginye gimme de jogging it kikwishone.
I don't want to go to Gehenna.
Ma barana oga kwambi
This is why I say, you people,
kubola amida mwele.
educate free these children.
As mandi le goju pech mande jete bebesan.
In government schools,
Am sukulu na kebo gasmeti.
so that if they fail,
Sangete ge su tangitle
it is their fault.
pas.
But
Lelu
now-
sumaya lelu sumaya.
But now we are all in trouble
De at pande nyala jemi to boy tokul.
to be around and when these children suffer like this.
Jemi de aje ge sele goju kubunde ngale kebo tanganda.
That's my appeal to you,
Somu kenyo nyo.
to our members. I therefore appeal for you to vote for the NRM. Vote for the
Asomo-
NRM.
Asomo kyale akwai NRM.
Vote for the NRM
Akwai NRM.
because it is the one which knows what to do.
Ubaye kondo ngale doga gotune chebo ngale kemaje ko kwe.
I don't have to talk about these people who don't know what they are doing. I sometimes people what they are saying, you feel sorry. How can people?
Mabarana ngalale biga la minget chemi ko kwe.
Because what they are saying is so wrong.
Namjino ga lilan ba de am ngale kemi ko ngojini bigo ngale kema miorit.
Lakini Mungu yuko. NRM juu. Kapchorwa juu. Sebei juu.
Jo,
Uganda juu.
jo,
East African juu.
jo.
Let us have, I will have a picture with those young people afterwards.
Kalamanyo rubijet ako legojuyat
But
sanja.
let's have the flag bearers.
Sije gasya bigo jogunam bendaranigi amu NRM. Your Excellency, we have Cheptoek Betty Kali for Woman MP, Kapchorwa District. We have Honorable Tuala Fadil for Tingay County. And when I call your name, please kindly you move in front where His Excellency the President is. Honorable Martin Chemonges for Kapchorwa Municipality. Honorable Chelimo Vincent for LC5 for Kapchorwa. Mr. Songo for Mayor, Kapchorwa Municipality. Your Excellency, that is a team of 5 for Kapchorwa and Kapchorwa Municipality. Your Excellency, there are also those who did not contest. They had to step down for the flag bearers. That means they had love for the party. Aburchi Fadil yaunya gomare ongyoga namnya nyi bendaret. Ako songolyo. Mariondet Martin Chamonges, man of action. man of action. Okay. Asante. Marionette Vincent. Vini. Vini. Kao bondet ngonyi. Amnye woman MP. Kunye jemwekla jamwala. Dene bondo kamuka yuek pakala jete. Honorable Betty receiving the flag from His Excellency the President, who is also the chairman of the National Resistance Movement. And then there's also the flag bearer for the Youth MP. Please, you can also pick up the flag. Your Excellency, I think that one is the last one. And then you will take a photo with the President as soon as immediately. And then after, there are those who stood down respecting the flag for the flag bearers will also go and take a picture or a photo moment with His Excellency the President. So you just move straight away. You move straight away. You know yourselves. Just move, just move.
May we have those who respected the flag. Please, can you clear them to go and take a photo with the President? Kindly clear those people to go and take a photo with the President. Thank you for respecting the flag and supporting the flag bearers. This is the spirit of the movement. Thereafter, the graduates from the Skilling Up will be the last people to take the photo with the President, and we sing the anthems in reverse order. Thank you. Can we have the graduates from the Skilling Hub? And the MC, go with them. Thank you. After that, we shall sing the anthems in reverse order. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. And thank you for listening. The Right Honorable Speaker is coming to meet the Boda Boda team and the ghetto youth. The ghetto youth and the Boda Bodas, the Right Honorable Speaker is coming back on Thursday to meet you. Thank you so much. Yes, the Right Honorable Speaker, the second National Vice Chair for the party, will come back to Kapchorwa on Thursday to meet Boda Bodas and the ghetto youth. Thank you so much. May we prepare for the anthem. Thank you. May we have the anthems in reverse order.
welcome to the President. Please go and see off His Excellency, the President. The team, please just get right there. Yawet bonded le, I will see you when you, I will give you another. As by bonded, Yawet.